Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Dave Burgess, and I'm super sorry I can't be there to celebrate this momentous occasion with you today. I recorded this video in a hotel room in Georgia. And hi Billy, how you doing? And the thing is, I just want to clear the air. There's a lot of rumors out there. There's a lot of stuff that I'm hearing, a lot of scuttlebutt, they might say, about all the different things that happen in the classroom with Billy and me. There's lots of stories, and they're pretty wild, they're pretty crazy. And a lot of times rumors, I don't like rumors, because things get bigger and wilder the more the story is told. And so I just want to set the record straight once and for all. All of those stories you heard about what happened in the class with Billy and me, they're all true. Every single one of them is true. And by the way, they were wilder than even you know. And most of the stories, there's lots of stories we haven't even shared with you because you're just not ready for them. You're just not ready. Billy, maybe in a few years, maybe after you've been retired for a while, we might just do a reveal, an all revealed book, just like a behind the scenes book sometime. But actually, I'm gonna wait till I retire before doing that too, from what I'm doing, because it would just be too crazy. So they're all true. Here's the thing. This all started for me on my first few days at West Hills High School. And I was hired to teach U.S. history there. And in the professional development days, all of a sudden, the door of my classroom swung open, and in walks this short, funny woman. And she says that she's gonna team teach with me, and introduces herself. And I had no idea at the time what that moment was going to mean to me or to a whole bunch of kids over the next 17 years. But there's Thelma and Louise. There's Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, right? There's Simon and Garfunkel, Penn and Teller, Bert and Ernie, right? There's all of these, there's Bonnie and Clyde. But all of them pale in comparison to Burgess and Fogle. What an unbelievable partnership. The idea that you could work for 17 consecutive years with the same person, the same period, in the same room, serving these kids it's just unheard of in education, to have that kind of a partnership. And the stories would just blow you away. I can remember being on the field behind SS9 doing Civil War baseball, and this unbelievable cast of characters out there on the field. Justin Bliley at third base, pounding his hands like this, and people out in that. I turned to Billy and I said, Billy, look at the field right now. We are actually living a scene from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. We are in it. We are in this scene, right? And from trench warfares to lunar landings to 60s parties with Billy dressed up and playing Twister with the kids. That's, we're not gonna tell those stories, right? But yeah, unbelievable stuff happened. And what we did is we tried to create a sanctuary, a safe haven, a place where kids who didn't fit in other places, kids with learning disabilities, kids with behavior issues, kids who were belligerent, kids that were on drugs, no matter what the situation was, they were welcome to join us in SS9. And we tried to create a place where these oddball, crazy kids could come in and be with two oddball, crazy teachers and feel at home, and create the kind of atmosphere that would have them running to get into school instead of running to get out, like most of them were. And I still run into students. Billy just ran into a student a couple weeks ago that had us years and years ago, and they still tell the stories, and they still talk about Fogle and Burgess. And so it's a pretty special thing. And when I think back at all the things that I'm thankful for and feel blessed for in my career as an educator, Billy walking in that classroom on that first day and introducing herself, it changed my life. And so no matter what was going on, through all the peaks and valleys and all the stuff that happened to me, there was one constant, and that is that every single morning I got to start my day with Billie Fogle. And this is a woman who just, when she walks in the room, she brightens it up. She's unbelievable little ball of energy and an inspiration. And West Hills, you have no idea what you're losing when you lose this woman. And so from the bottom of my heart and the heart of a whole bunch of kids that you changed, thank you. Thank you very much. You definitely changed their lives, and you changed my life too. So I'm so sorry I can't be there to give you a hug right now, but teaching with you was one of the favorite things of my entire life. So thank you so much for that.